Ottawa police may finally have a break in the murders of two women. Now, these developments come more than a year after the force had warned sex trade workers they'd noticed a pattern in some of the city's unsolved murders. Christy Neese is on the story for us today, live in Ottawa. Christy, let's talk about the suspect here that police announced. Who is in custody?
Well, Marc Leduc is a 56-year-old Ottawa man who lived in an apartment building in the west side of Ottawa. He lived there until just this past November when he was arrested by police in connection with a violent sexual assault that happened, involved a 19-year-old woman who lived in the same apartment building as he did. Police say the suspect in that alleged attack broke into the woman's apartment while she was asleep with a knife. She woke up and managed to defend herself, then flee the apartment building on foot. Leduc is facing 8 charges in connection with that alleged attack. So when he was arrested Wednesday morning on these 2 new charges of first-degree murder, he was actually already in police custody. He's expected to appear in court later this morning at about 9:30 Eastern.
So in connection now with 2 deaths of women, unsolved murders in Ottawa, where does the investigation stand now?
Well, so far this case involves just 2 women, as you just mentioned, over the period of about 3 years. The first victim is Pamela Kosmak. Her body was found on a bike path near an Ottawa public transit station in 2008 in the west end of the city. She was 39 years old, a mother of 2 children, and struggled with drug addiction. The second victim is Leanne Lawson. She was just 23 years old when her body was found in a parking lot in central Ottawa in 2011. So police have been working on this case, obviously, for some time. It was in December of 2011, in fact, that Ottawa police first told the public that a predator might be targeting sex trade workers throughout the city. Police wouldn't be specific about how many cases they were talking about or which specifically might be linked. But from 1990 to now in Ottawa, there have been 6 unsolved homicides in the city and another in Gatineau. So the Major Crimes Unit has definitely been working on this case quite heavily. Leduc is facing first-degree murder charges for 2 of those unsolved 6 cases I mentioned, and they'll probably be taking a hard look to see whether or not he might be involved in any of the others. We'll hope to hear more about that at the police chief's press conference later this morning.